Welcome in, everyone. How you guys doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Hit that subscribe, like, share. I've gotten to 18,000 subscribers thanks to each and every one of you. It wouldn't have been possible. And if you haven't already subscribed, what are you doing? Click that subscription. Ooh, I hate it. Even when I close the windows there. Go on. Enjoy your vacation. I wish I was up there, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? As I was saying, get back into this. Follow me up on social media above, and we're going to get into, you can see it on the screen already, the Charlie Daniels Band. Full Moon. I know I've done a reaction, and I've seen a few comments going, hey, you need to do, and I'm here, better late than never, so I apologize. But yeah, let's get straight into this reaction. Charlie Daniels Band, The Legend of Wooley Swamp. Yeah. Not gonna try not to pause as much, and I think what I gathered from the last one, they mixed a bit of southern rock with mainstream country music or country music. You know, that's what they blended together, and that's the kind of music that they produce. So from the last one, I had to go and look at what genre specifically are they. I could be wrong, don't come at me, but yeah, let's go.
There's things out there in the middle of them woods will make a strong man die to ride. Things that crawl and things that fly and things creep around on the ground. And they say the ghost of Lucius Clay gets up and he walks around. But
the ghost of Lucius Clay, I know who Lucius Clay is, but I ain't fucking around with no ghost. Secondly as well, I'm playing around with no swamps. Yeah. I lived in Florida for a little bit. Years ago, you know what I'm saying? And I come from the Caribbean. So we know about, you know what I'm saying? But when I went to Florida, it was a different kind of swamp. You know, they let me know places that I used to trek through without having warning. When they found out I was trekking through, but don't ever go through there again. And I'm like, huh? Man, this ain't nothing. I'm from the Caribbean, bro. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing to me. Yeah. Not realizing they had alligators. They had mountain lions. Whatever the hell, cats and big ass. Look, they had stuff in the swamp that take you the fuck out. Didn't matter who you are. So I hear what he's saying on this. I paused right there because I was like, yeah. I found out about the swamp. Don't fuck around in them swamp. You got some people in the swamp that make you go missing. Come fuck around, step on their moonshining factory and shit, man. Nobody seeing you again. Like, don't fuck about in them swamps here. You go missing in them swamps. Let's go.
But if you ever go back in the Wooley Swamp where you better not go at night.
Hey.
There's things out there in the middle of them woods will make a strong man die to ride.
Yep.
Things that crawl and things that fly and things creep around on the ground. And they say the ghost of Lucius Clay gets up and he walks around. But I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself, and I couldn't conceive it. Cause I never would listen to nobody else, and I couldn't believe it.
I'll take their word for it, man.
Just had to find out for myself. There's some things in this world you just can't explain. The old man lived in the Wooley Swamp way back in Booker Woods. He never did do a lot of harm in the world, but he never did do no good. People didn't think too much of him. They all thought he acted funny. The old man didn't care about people anyway. All he cared about was his money.
Hey.
He'd stuff it all down into mason jars and he'd bury it all around. And on certain nights, if the moon was right, he'd dig it up out of the ground. He'd pour it all out on the floor of his shack and run his fingers through it. Yeah, Lucius Clay was a greedy old man, and that's all there was to it.
So Lucius Clay dead or he alive then? You know what I'm saying? Like, at the same time though, man, a great storyteller. Like, great. You know how this is to tell a story, keep the audience interested on every word. Like, huh? What's going on next? Yo, let's go. But I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself. Hey.
conceive it. 'Cause I never would listen to nobody else, and I couldn't believe
I believe it, because I ain't going nowhere near that.
Just had to find out
I ain't going
for
missing.
myself.
I'm good.
Some things in this world you just can't explain.
I'm leaving it unexplainable. I'm alright.
Cable boys was white trash and lived over.
Nobody else, and I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself. But there's some things in this world you just can't explain.
Let's go.
The Cable boys was white trash and lived over on Carver's Creek. They were
Okay.
mean as a snake and sneaky as a cat and belligerent when they'd speak. One night the oldest brother said, "Y'all meet me in the Wooley swamp later, and we'll take old Lucius's money and we'll feed him to the alligators." They found the old man out in the back with a shovel in his hand,
Hey.
13 rusty mason jars that just dug up out of the sand.
Hey.
They all went crazy and they beat the old man and they picked him up off of the ground.
Shit.
Threw him in the swamp and stood there and laughed as the black water sucked him down.
So, okay, he's telling the story of Lucius Clay, 'cause he said the ghost, and then he went into talk about Lucius Clay here, digging up his money and shit, having all the, you know what I mean, like stuck in the middle of the swamp. But then he's telling the story of how he became the ghost, because you know what I'm saying? Ghosts are really spirits that ain't rested, you know, they still have a grudge, and these motherfuckers killed the old man for his money, threw him in the swamp, and they're laughing. Damn right, man. Let's just stay here with a grudge, bro. He coming back, and that's why you hear these stories and stuff where ghosts come back for you, your family, down generations, bro. It comes to every one of y'all, like, yo.
13 rusty mason jars that just dug up out of the sand. And they all went crazy and they beat the old man and they picked him up off of the ground and threw him in the swamp and stood there and laughed as the black water sucked him down. Then they turned around and went back to the shack and picked up the money and ran. They hadn't gone nowhere when they realized they were running in quicksand.
Hey.
And they struggled and they screamed, but they couldn't get away. And just before they went under, they could hear that old man laughing in a voice as loud as thunder.
No.
It's been 50 years ago, and you can go by there yet. There's a spot in the yard.
Yo, Karma is a motherfucker. So they threw him into the swamp. Was he dead when they threw him in, or was he still alive, or he died and his ghost already came out? Like, come on, bro. Karma is a motherfucker. Y'all killed the dude, y'all turn around and run, and then y'all jump into quicksand. What are the odds? Oh, come on, man. Yo, my boy here could tell a story and a half. I'm already into the story. Let's go.
Running in quicksand. And they struggled and they screamed, but they couldn't get away. And just before they went under,
Hey.
they could hear that old man laughing in a voice as loud as thunder.
Yeah.
It's been 50 years ago, and you can go by there yet. There's a spot in the yard in the back of that shack where the ground is always wet.
Hey.
And on certain nights, if the moon is right down by that dark footpath, you can hear 3 young men screaming. You can hear one old man laughing.
Hey. Yo, man, so you can hear the young man screaming, and you just hear the old man. Yo, shit. Yeah. Go on. Yeah. That story ain't so bad, you know. I'm here rooting for the old man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Come on, have some respect, bro. Y'all learn to love your elders, man. Come on. But yeah, this guy can storytell. He knows how to tell a story. Let's go.
There's things out there in the middle of the woods that make a strong man out and cry. Things that crawl and things that fly, things that creep around on the ground. And they say the ghost of the Lucius Clay gets up and he walks around, but I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself, and I couldn't conceive it.
Hey.
'Cause I never would listen to nobody else, and I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself. And there's some things in this world you just can't explain.
Hey.
Some things in this world you just can't explain.
But that was a good explanation, though. We don't believe in ghosts, though, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I love that. This guy can tell a story and a half. Yeah, real talking. Yeah. Motherfuckers, karma is up. Yeah, if you guys inside, hit that subscribe, like, share. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, and please be safe out there.